Good evening friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Advocate Amit Kumar Gupta. In my series on the income tax cases, the case which we will discuss today is THRISSUR Expressway Limited versus Income Tax Officer and others. This case has been reported in 444 ITR at page number 60 and the case has been decided on 17th January 2022. The facts of the case is like this. In this case, the assessment order of the assessee was passed. A huge demand was raised, for which the assessee went into the CIT appeal, and the assessee also filed the application for stay of demand before the learned assessing officer. The assessing officer rejected the stay application by saying that you have to deposit 15% and then your remaining demand will be stayed. The assessee was not happy with this disposal and the assessee went into the writ petition against this disposal of stay application by saying that it is a high pitch assessment and the application for stay of demand has been disposed of mechanically. Friends, a number of the times a question arises whether an assessee can file the stay of demand application before the CIT appeal also. So in this case it has been decided by the Telangana High Court that the assessee should file the stay application before the CIT appeal and the CIT appeal has to dispose of the stay application in a predetermined period which has been given by the court. Friends, it is a very irony that we have to file the stay application before the assessing officer who passes the assessment order. So it is practically impossible that the assessing officer who has passed the assessment order will give us the stay of demand. In our practical experience, we have seen that none of the assessing officer even care about disposing of the stay of demand application, and in any case, if any stay of demand application is disposed of, then it is disposed of just to complete the ritual and it is being rejected by saying that you deposit 20% and then your 80% demand will be stayed. But this is not the mannerism of disposing the stay of demand application. There is no straight jacket formula that without depositing the 20% demand, your demand cannot be stayed. If your assessment is high pitch assessment, it has been done by ignoring the principles of natural justice, by not following the procedures of law, then you are not bound to deposit 20%. So in this case, the Telangana High Court gave a relief to the assessee by saying that you move your application to the CIT appeal and the CIT appeal has wide powers in respect of dealing with the assessment order. The CIT appeal can enhance the order, annul the assessment, or even enhance the assessment. So when the CIT appeal has this much of the powers, then he has also the power to deal with the stay of demand application. So in this case, the assessee was directed by the Telangana High Court to file the stay application before the CIT appeal, and the CIT appeal has to dispose of the stay of demand application by a speaking order. Friends, we see in an era of faceless assessment that demands of crores of rupees have been made on the assessees who are not even earning 5 lakh or 10 lakh of rupees in a year. By ignoring all the principles, whatever the documents they have in their hand, they make the additions of all the debits and credits into the bank accounts without even going through the submissions of the assessee, replies of the assessee. So in this type of scenario, when the demands of such a large amount are being made by the department, the topic of stay of demand becomes very essential. But we have seen that in number of the cases when the appeals are filed, neither the professional nor the assessees are even not caring about for filing the stay of demand application. So when the bank accounts are being attached, when the properties are being attached, then they come to know that even they have to move the stay of demand application. So whenever you are filing the appeal, so always be remember to file the stay of demand application, and the stay of demand application should be filed simultaneously, side by side, with the AO, with a copy to additional CIT, and also file the stay of demand application with the CIT appeal. We have seen that when we file the CIT appeal, then we are not able to file any document until and unless the CIT appeal issues you the notice. So it is better when you are filing the CIT appeal, then you also add as an attachment the stay of demand application with your grounds of appeal, so that you can exercise your right of filing the stay of demand application with the CIT appeal. Friends, at the end of this video, I am once again repeating the name of the case. The name of the case is THRISSUR Expressway Limited versus Income Tax Officer and others. Thank you, friends.